So, teens think of drugs as something to have fun at parties or to take away the pain. For some that have had a tragic loss in their family, to take away the depression. In reality, the result of taking any drugs can lead to an even worse depression, because when your drugs are taken away from you, your body will not know how to live without those drugs, as it was so used to the drug intake. Fatigue after the drug wears off in your body, redness under your eyes, sickness, throwing up, headaches, muscle pain. All of this can cause a fatal death, and if the drugs don't kill you, then taking them might lead to disgust from family and friends, will possibly lead to suicide.
Ryan was an ordinary young high school student. She was a fairly rich girl, but her parents and her were not as close as other families. But no one knew how unhappy she was because of her poor relationship with her parents. And she never showed anyone when she was unhappy.
Well, you guys want to meet up tomorrow? Or tonight actually at my house, we can sleep over and we can maybe sneak off to a party.
I don't think we should do that. We should put that risk.
Me too.
Like seriously, do you guys ever take risks? I think I'd come to your house. I'll just have to wear my PJs so like my parents don't notice. Because they really get on my nerves sometimes.
Fine, but really, you should be lucky that your parents like that.
What just happened?
You know that she never shares anything with others.
Our openings, because theirs might be spiked.
Like seriously, just take a risk. A little alcohol would hurt.
I guess not.
Exactly. Now let's see if we have the time to relax.
Ryan and Gracie thought the party was going to be all dancing and alcohol, but they were in for a life-changing experience.
Oh, now this is a party.
Oh yes, it is.
Okay, you know what? I'm kind of tired. I'm just gonna go touch up in the bathroom. Come with me.
Okay, wait.
What are you guys doing?
What is this?
We're having some fun, can't you see?
Is that coke? Cocaine?
Yeah, wanna try some?
You have enough money to buy it?
First, let's try it. Can we try some?
Well,
try.
if they want to ask them, then just give them the best.
Okay.
Ryan and Gracie joined the two young men and grab a straw and do exactly what the young men are doing. They never thought about what a negative effect it could have on their lives. But then again, Ryan had all the money in the world, but she didn't have a family.
Oh, let's buy some. So good.
Can we buy some?
Yeah, sure, but I gotta ask my owner first. The
Yeah,
lender.
it's okay. Just give them, but make sure you give us a proper amount of money.
Yeah?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Okay. This is some part of our heroin, cocaine, and weed. And first we'll give you this part, and then afterwards you can pay the money and we give you more.
Okay.
Yeah?
This is really good.
Ryan and Gracie grabbed the box full of harmful drugs and head back to Ryan's house.
They're never home.
Ryan and Gracie tried out all the drugs in the box. Some drugs might have been painful at first, but then cause happiness. They slowly began to get tired as some of the drugs wear off. Gracie slept over every night the following 2 weeks, and so each night they would have a little of the cocaine and smoke the cannabis. They didn't try the heroin until they felt that the cannabis and cocaine had no effect on them or a slight effect. They tried the heroin on 10th night of their drug sleepover. Ryan got too addicted to these drugs, and so did Gracie. But unlike Ryan, Gracie was aware of what they were doing to her body. Ryan's parents found out about her possession of drugs, and so took away her allowance. Ryan felt that her body couldn't live without the drugs, but she didn't have the money to pay for them. A few days after Ryan's insanity, Gracie saw how much Ryan needed her drugs. So she got a hold of ecstasy, heroin, amphetamine, and many more different drugs and gave them to Ryan. Ryan took each drug after the other. Her mind thought that only drugs could help her live through life. Ryan was found the next morning in her bed, surrounded by a variety of drugs, dead.
Some people, such as Gracie, were aware of how much drugs would kill them. Rianne's drug overdose did not only ruin her future, but many others around her. Her friends blamed themselves for her drug addiction because they did not go with her to that party and stop her from trying cocaine. Her parents then got separated because they both blamed each other for Rianne's death. Gracie ran away from home and ended up with Kenisha and Ayush, dealing drugs and using them herself.
Rianne's dreams and hopes are now no more. She didn't even think of an answer when someone offered her drugs. Instantly, she should have said no.
Drugs might have their positive feel at the beginning, but when you're not looking at your life, it ends. Many have suffered around Ryan because of her mistake, and there is no way of turning back the clock. Doing drugs is truly the end.